How do you guys feel about Burble tunes? Are there any disadvantages?
Other than nobody wants the same thing.
Burble tunes are one of these things that some people love, some people hate. Some people love to hate them.
There are so many opinions around it.
Yeah, some people hate to love them. We just offer them in the kind of best, most broadly appealing way that we can.
And we try and make it like a user selectable thing. So in
Yeah,
as many platforms as we can, it'll be only on in like, dynamic mode, or it'll still be switchable from whatever,
yeah,
charisma settings you have.
yeah. So and, we have a AY-S3, and I spent a couple weeks driving that recently, and in sport mode that has good burbles, pops and bangs, and in comfort it doesn't, which is nice. So there were times where I was feeling a little playful and wanted to pull up to the park to pick my kids up, and I
Let them
was
know you're there.
popping and banging all the way through the neighborhood. And other times where I didn't want to do that. So it's really up to you. I see like a lot of. I was on the freeway the other night, and there was some Mercedes that I heard from like half a mile
I
away.
was gonna say it's probably BMW.
Yeah, BMW is also. I see these BMW guys. They're very loud and
Cannon fire.
abrupt. Yeah, there's really no disadvantage from a technical standpoint. The ECU will allow burbles until the Cali converter or something else gets to a certain temperature, and then it'll stop doing it to protect anything from happening. So we make sure that it's safe, and there's really no disadvantage. Disadvantage could come to your social life or to your reputation, or it could be an advantage. You could be getting high fives as you get out of the car. So it's really up to you.
There was a follow up. Somebody says, "Do you need a downpipe to get the pops and bangs? Does it just come with a tune?" It depends on the platform.
It's both. Yeah.
Yeah, some platforms you're never even going to hear it, no matter how much you pop and bang if you've got
Yeah.
a stock exhaust on there.
Stock cats and
Um,
exhaust is gonna.
Others you can hear it quite a bit, like the S3, the GTI, and RS5. All those you can hear pretty well with the stock system. There's some platforms, the B8S4, we don't enable them with the stock catalysts because those things need as much help as they can get to survive in the
The
best of
BS
times.
for it.
B8S4. So
Yeah.
it's going to depend on the platform.
And someone asked, do burbles damage turbos? Can they? No. And not the way
No,
we
it's
implement
a
them.
pretty low. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, I've never seen a turbo issue with them.
The only real danger is you're dumping, uncombusted fuel into the exhaust system. And for the Cali converter, that can
It's
increase the
not even
temperatures.
uncombusted at that point because we're not doing ignition cuts or anything like that. It's just a later ignition, a later burn, so you get a little
It
bit
just
of
results
at the
in
end. Yeah,
much higher EGTs
yeah,
that
yeah.
could damage a Cali converter. It's not going to damage a turbo, and the way we do it, it's not going to damage anything. So
No, we've had
you,
zero reports of
you
issues.
don't need to worry about damaging anything if you're running a tune.